So let's start with some questions. So Carol is asking, did Zoho added, let me just open your mic, Basil or Carol. I know, Basil, that you're hiding behind Carol's name. I know. Okay, so your mic is open.
Good morning, Lior. Yes, I'm hiding behind Carol.
Basil,
how
are you?
I'm doing just fine. Got my second COVID shot, so I'm feeling better. But anyway,
Great.
So here's a question now. Last night I was playing around with automations, and when I went to conditions, when I tried to add a new condition, it's the first time I've seen it where it said, "Do you want to copy these conditions to the next condition?" And it's just a question of whether they just added it or whether they're doing other upgrades that I'm not aware of.
So when we had the workflows workshop, if you remember, we already saw the new version. So you had, for example, this is the old version, yeah. But when we did that, there was the newer version, and you're talking about that, right?
Correct.
And yeah, so this is new, that you can click on copy. But they're adding lots of new features to the workflows. Most of them will be just to ease the way that you are creating the workflows, but I don't know of any new functionality.
Okay, I was just surprised to see it. That's all.
Yep. It's they're putting lots of work into the automation, because I think they figure out that without quality automation, the CRM is like a big Excel. Nothing too special. The automation is what's making it cool.
All right, cool.
All right.
That was my only question.
Perfect. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Bye.
Do you know of any other stuff that they would just put up?
Yes. Something big is coming in about 3 weeks from now.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be watching out for it.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. How are you?
Very good. Thank you.
Very good.
Yeah, I have a subscription service, and people pay me through PayPal. And like I said, I have a bunch of data points, but I get 2 or 3 different emails.
What do you mean data points?
Like first name, last name, address,
okay, very good.
Name. Yeah, so those are the data points. But the first ones come in with those 3 items. And I was talking with the Zoho rep, and because I need all the data points, and I need to have my payments updated on a monthly basis. But he said, no, Zoho won't do that. The data must come in one single email with all those data points. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
Take me slowly through the process, okay? So
sure.
You're getting an email with the data?
Yes, I get an email from a third party.
Are you parsing it with Zapier?
Yes. Well, yeah,
okay.
That's what well, not Zapier. I wanted to parse it with the Zoho parser.
It's not a good one.
Okay.
No, don't do it. Save yourself lots of pain.
Okay.
There is in the email function, there is this email parser.
Yeah.
I'm doing Zoho jobs for 4 years. Never saw even one occasion that it was perfect. Not even one.
Let's talk about Zapier though. But the main thing is,
yes,
I don't get all the data in one email, and
That's
figured
fine.
that first name, last name, and then email address. The email address would be the identifier. So anytime a new email came in and it had that person's email address, it would find my client and then update the data.
Look, no problem. Let me show you.
Wow, that's terrible, because the guy there, 2 people said, no, we can't do it.
What about the people that you talk to?
These are people from Zoho.
That's what people are usually missing the point. Let me ask you a question. How many employees do you think that the guy that you talk to ever managed? How many deals he closed in his life? How many business? They're great. they are great in very technical things, but you're coming now with a business problem. I have one set of data coming in, another set of data. This is way too much for them. They're not supposed to know all that.
Well, they are the low level. They're the first people you talk to, which aren't the top of the heap.
But
that's why I knew you would know.
But in any case, they're not Zoho support not supposed to take a business requirement and slash it to executable items. This is when people saying, Zoho support, did not help me. They're not supposed to do that, right? They will be great if you will say that you have a problem with an email, it doesn't work. They will figure it out. But those cases, you probably need someone that's more on the business side to create something like what we're going to do now. So let's say that you have now an email coming in.
Can I record this?
It will be also on YouTube, and you can record it if you want.
Okay.
It will be in YouTube in a day or two. Now we're much faster now with those videos. Okay, so you have an email coming in. This email will need to be in Zapier Parser. Okay, can you see it, or the font is too small?
No, I can see it fine. Thank you.
Okay. So Zapier Parser is going to parse the email that's coming in. So that's the first email. Okay, let's write here first email.
Right.
Okay. And from here, we have the data is going to be pushed to CRM. And that will be
Zapier be in between?
You are correct. So that will be a zap of email parser to CRM. Until we're good until now?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. Second, there will be, you said, another set of information, data points that will come in. Those data points will come from email. Where they're coming from?
Email and .csv.
Or
not .csv, :csv.
Okay. If it's a CSV, it means you need to import it, right?
Yes, but I need to go through Zapier, correct?
No, if you import, you go through Zoho.
Oh.
Okay, so let's say that, okay, so this is step number one. That's very simple to do. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, this is step number one. Information is being pushed to Zoho one time. Second is if you have an existing contact list, you're trying to import, okay? You import the CSV that you have.
Yes.
Okay, and let's download the sample file just so I can play with it. You import the CSV with the details. And here, instead of new, you click on update existing contacts based on the email.
Huh.
Easy.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought it would be, but the first three people got me very disappointed. I just could not imagine that Zoho, as big as it is, didn't have the ability to simply update. And they're updating using the email address because the email address is
relatively unique.
Yeah, totally unique.
Yes.
So that's all I have to do is, but do I use the Zapier? Do I use the Zoho parser?
Sure, use the Zoho parser.
Well, no, I'm not wanting to. I'm saying, what's the best? Let me try that.
I never saw in 4 years that the Zoho parser worked correctly 100% of the times across time.
So I would have the emails and they would be intercepted by Zapier. Zapier would parse them and then push them into my contact database.
Yes, that's right.
So,
and then the update, this is how you do the update. And you can also, if you will choose to do it, and you will have some kind of way to retrieve the information directly to Zapier. So let's say the application that is giving you the information will be one of the Zapier apps. You can have the app. The app is sending the information to Zapier. Zapier is going to check if the email exists in CRM. What was that? It will check if the email exists in CRM. If it's existing, it will update. If it was not existing, it will create. Make sense?
Yep. Well, that's what I thought should happen. I was blown away when the guy says, no, we can't do that.
But again, don't hold him against Zoho or the people there. If you would ask, how can I push information to Zoho? They will give you this solution. Again, with Zoho, with Zapier, it doesn't matter, but you will get a solution. If you will ask, how can I update? They will give you this solution. But if you tell them, how can I do this and that? Now it's a business problem. They're not supposed to know it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is why you need to come to the Wednesday webinars, and we'll solve it in a few minutes. Okay?
Well, yeah, I just found this. I've appreciate your work. You do you know what you're doing, and it's very clear and concise. So we appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you. Mr. Ori, good morning.
How are you?
Very good. Very good.
Yes, but good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay. I have a question regarding the Zoho forms. Okay. So I have created a form which is related to my account model. Okay. And I want this form to send to a contact, which is related, of course, to one of my accounts.
Doesn't work like that.
I know. How can I overcome this problem? Because
you can't because the relationship that you're trying to have is impossible. An account will have multiple contacts. Which contact is going to update? What you need to do is the opposite. You need to create integration with the contact, and the contact. Okay, after you do that, and you create the integration with the where is it? With the contact.
Yes.
Then in the integration, the related list, where is the accounts? Why can't I see it? Let me check 1 second. Let's try to change it. Yeah, it's what you try to do. It actually can work. I thought it would be the other way, but yeah, you can create a contact from an account. That can actually work.
Okay. So I need to use the related list, not the update record, because usually I'm using the update record.
You can use all of them. So once you have this guy here, let's just do integrate. Come on.
Can you just repeat what you've done quickly, because I didn't catch you?
Yeah, of course. You have my forms course, right? I think you bought it. Right? You have my Zoho Forms course.
Zoho Forms?
Yeah, the Zoho Forms course. Did you buy it? I think you did, right? Because I'm releasing today a new Zoho Forms course. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you didn't, it's fine. What I did, you have here in in the CRM, you will have here the integration with the accounts module.
Okay.
That's what's important. The rest is not relevant.
Okay.
And in the integration, you're going to have in the related list, the module will be accounts, and then the related will be the contacts.
Okay.
That's it.
And this will, so this way I can send it to a contact, and then it will update my account module. Yes.
You can click on update. In the update, you will do the related to update to the account. In the related list, it will create a new contact for this specific account.
I see. Okay.
And it will create also the connection between them using the lookup.
Okay, I think I understand. Another quick question, if it's possible.
Yes.
I found out that sometimes the synchronization between, for example, the Zoho CRM and the Zoho desk, for example, is not very quick. And there is no like a quick update or something. So do you know how do I, for example, if I open a new account, for example, or contact, and
just 1 second, Ori, just 1 second. When you're saying it's not quick, I never saw it. What you're trying to do, or what happens that you don't see it happening?
I try, for example, to open a ticket, and I don't found it in my contact list because I just created this in my CRM. Okay, so they are not talking very quickly. So,
got it. So it's a new contact from Zoho desk, not being synced quickly to Zoho CRM.
Exactly. Yes.
There is a way to have a deluge function that is forcing the sync. I had the same problem with Zoho Books, that I create a new contact in Zoho CRM, but it's not appearing quickly on Zoho Books. So there is a way to force it, but if you want to stay with without any scripting or developers, just wait a bit and that's it.
Okay. I tried to log out and sign in again, and I saw that sometimes it makes the synchronization.
Won't make any difference.
Yeah.
Won't make any difference. It's just luck, because the sync is about time interval. For example, when you have a Zoho form being pushed to CRM, it's about 30 seconds, because that's the interval that they are pushing the data. Between Zoho Books and CRM is about 3 hours. Every application has a different time that it takes to push the information back and forth. Because you're talking about with Zoho, I think they have about 65 million users. You're talking about massive amount of data that's being pushed between databases.
Okay, I see. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And Daniel is asking, having with you next week the workshop, what questions should I ask myself in advance? So Daniel, did you register for next week a automation workshop?
Yes, for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
I'm very happy for you. It's going to be a great automation workshop. What you can do before, do you have access to my Zoho CRM course?
Yes.
Fantastic. Go over the automation lessons, because what we're doing in the automation workshop, we're going over much more advanced things. The goal is that you're finishing this workshop with some tools that will help you later on in the business. And while you create those tools, you also understand how to create more automations yourself. So just go again over the automation section of the CRM course.
I just now have the question. I did all the course, and I did do some process. It's a really good course. But for the next week, I'm
Thank you.
just thinking, I'm not having a question, but I want to ask you. I have no fantasy, and I want better to have these questions, this process happening before the course and not after the course.
It's one of the biggest point of the course is to understand how to plan an automation. which is more, it's a business problem. It's not a Zoho problem. If I will tell you, I can teach you the automation like I'm teaching in the Zoho CRM course, but the problem is that you have an idea of something that you want to do, but you're not able to take it and implement it on Zoho, or it doesn't matter which system. And it's not because you don't know where to click. It's because you don't know how to take your thought and translate it into a working automation. That's the biggest problem with automation. So we are going to work with the Draw.io and Lucy charts, and I'm basically teaching how to take the thought and translate it into a diagram. And once you have the diagram, it's very, very simple actually to execute it. So we're going to do it multiple times, both on workflows and also blueprints.
That's good. Okay.
It's good. We had last month, we had the same workshop, and it was very successful. It was very good.
Yeah, perfect. So, see you on Monday.
See you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Daniel. Bye-bye. So, Tre, your mic is open, my friend.
Hey, man. Good to see you.
How are you?
Good, thanks. And yes, Daniel, the workshop was awesome, so it'll be great.
Thank you,
I have a problem. I don't know why, but when I go to the Zoho campaigns in CRM Plus, my coworker, who's also a user, cannot see the same environment that I can.
Yes. Let me show you. So when you go to, and that's a stupid thing, but I will show you. If you go, you say contact owner, and it says me.
Yeah.
So by default, I don't know why, but they're showing only your stuff. You need to click here. You will see more people. You need to select them.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know why they do it. Even if someone is also an admin, he will see only himself, and you need to click there to see the rest.
I don't have contacts as an option when I roll over the thumbtack.
So wait a second. When you're in Zoho campaigns, you do not see what I see?
Let me go to campaigns.
Yours will be in Zoho CRM. It will be on the top area. You will see this navigation. It's layout a little bit in a different way.
Okay, so hold on.
Sure.
So I'm on campaigns, and I see the campaign owner is me. Where did you click again?
On the left side, there is a filter.
Yeah.
And it's saying contact owner me, and then you need to click here, and you will see also your business partner, or it will say all. For me, I have only one, so let me add one more person. Just a second.
Yeah, it shows that I'm the sole user.
You don't see one more?
No.
Is the other person assigned to Zoho campaigns?
I tried to assign her, but it won't let me assign it.
That's the problem. If you go to settings and you go to manage users, are you able to add another user?
Yeah, I've tried to add her, but it won't add her.
What is the error that you're getting?
Let me go to it. Hold on.
The view in CRM Plus might be just a little bit different.
Can I share my screen? Because
let's see if I can give you ability to do it. No idea, my friend. Grant screen share access. Yep. Just make sure you don't have some live information or something like that.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can. That's cool. You can have this webinar and share screen. That's crazy.
So see that? It's not letting me do anything.
Can you scroll up? Is there any error we're getting?
No.
Oh, there is. Wait, select a list. But you're trying to add a person. No. This is not the place. Click on the right top area on the settings icon.
Here?
Yes, please. And go to manage users. On the right side, please click on add user. Yeah, click there. There you go.
That's what I've been doing, and it hasn't allowed her to be added.
Yes. So are you able to, do you see her now? No.
Nothing.
Interesting. Try to add her as a standard user. Let's see if that works. Can you refresh the page? Yeah, that's definitely a problem. Not supposed to behave like that.
Right. That's why I'm totally confused.
Yeah. It doesn't supposed to be like that. You're supposed to see her immediately. So if you go to your CRM, you click on your picture, you have chat with us. That will be probably the fastest way that you can get support from Zoho. If you are not able to get help from them, drop me an email. We'll do it with partner support, which we can be involved in. It will be a little bit faster.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just totally don't know why that's not working.
There is a bug or something, or she's maybe she created a different campaigns account and she cannot be on two campaigns account with the same email. Zoho will be able to pinpoint the problem.
Right.
You said that she able to log into campaigns, but she's not able to see what you see, right?
Right. She's seeing the other environment. She
Yes.
doesn't have the campaign tab in the icon. But she can see the other campaigns that we've created, but not through the plus.
Yes. So she will need to close. That's the problem, because she cannot have two campaigns with the same email. Just go to her Zoho campaigns and close the Zoho campaign account, and then you will be able to add her to your Zoho CRM Plus. Then it will work.
Okay.
Okay? But that's the problem.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, man. How are you today?
Doing well. How are you?
Very good. Thank you.
So we're seeing that not all of the emails are coming through the IMAP. So when we pull up a contact, we're looking at the emails. It'll look like they haven't sent us an email in 3 weeks. But if I go to my mailbox, I'll see more recent emails.
Is there any chance that you have multiple aliases? So it's coming to one mailbox, but from different emails?
No, I did check that. I checked to make sure it wasn't a capitalization issue, because I have noticed their capitalization matters. Everything looked as if it was set up properly so that the emails would come through, but they weren't. And what was interesting is part of a thread would be there, but then the more recent ones wouldn't. And some, and it behaved very inconsistently.
What else? And you're checking emails that were sent to you, right?
Yes.
So there is no permission issue. If it was someone else, I would assume that it's probably part of the email sharing, but it's not supposed to affect you with your emails. I don't have any other solution except of just contacting Zoho.
Okay.
And if you contact them, in order to save time, you can use Loom or Jing, or there are lots of video share applications. Record a short video that is showing your inbox, show a specific email, click on the description so they can see the email, the from and to. So it will be very obvious. Go to your CRM, to the same contact, show them that it's not there, and then Zoho will be able to help you fast. Otherwise, they will ask you 1,000 questions and you will be frustrated. Just give them everything that they need so they can actually work on it.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate that.
Okay, thank you. So Steven is asking, do I have to create a separate Zap for each email that I get? Or do I create one Zap? No, you need. So every time, Steven, every time that you have a Zapier and the email comes in, you need to go to Zapier Parser and you will need to create a specific mailbox for each one. Using the Zapier pricing, let me show you. There is a package that allows you to have, I think, unlimited. So this one, the starter, that's what I'm using. So here you can have those parsers, you can have as many as you want. So every time that someone sends you an email and the format is different, this is when you want to have a different parser for it. So every format, let's say I have two different providers, provider A, provider B. Each one of them will send me information using different Zapier, using a different format. I will use a different parser for each one of them, and each parser will have a different email address. So the information is coming to the parser, being parsed, being pushed to your CRM, and it will be different Zaps and different parsers for each one of them. I hope it's helping. Mr. Basil.
Mr. Lior.
Okay, so you're asking how you can update the last contacted when an email comes in, right?
No.
No?
When the last contacted for emails that have come in the past, because if I have 1,000 clients, maybe I haven't contacted 200 or 300 of them, whatever. But the trigger that I have created anyway is that whenever there is a new email coming in, it will update the last date contacted. It will not go retroactively and update emails that were written to them a month ago, a week ago, a year ago.
You are correct. That's right.
Okay, so Deluge.
No, I cannot run Deluge on emails. I can only run it on emails that came in or went out.
There's nowhere that I noticed anyway that there's a date of the email that can be parsed out or separated from there. Okay.
The problem is that when an email coming in, the modified date, this last update, is not really changing. And that's the problem. So even with Deluge, I don't have a way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will ponder on that problem, and if I come up with a solution, I will let everybody know.
I will be more than happy to know about it because I got it from more people, and I don't have a solution.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thanks. Maybe too much for this session. I try to show birthday events on my home screen. How to do this? It's actually a very good question.
Can you hear me? Hi.
Yes. How do you say your name?
Andreas from Germany.
Andreas, of course.
Andreas from Hamburg.
Fantastic. How is the corona in Hamburg right now?
Better don't talk about that. Sun is shining, but corona is also around. So
yes.
This question I asked you, I asked several times with premium resellers and with Zoho itself. Because in my former CRM, I had a home screen. On the home screen, I saw every day which of my contacts has a birthday date on this day, especially, or maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
So, and I didn't find any solution to display the birthdays of today. So I get reminded. The only reminder I get are from LinkedIn about the birthdays of all my contacts. but I would like to have these reminders in CRM.
That's a good question. Let's try. Okay, very good. So let's first of all see if we have any contacts and if we have the birthday year. Yes, we do have a birthday, and
yes,
let's set it for today. So at least we have one to play with.
Right.
And let's go to reports and not scheduler. Let's create a new report. And we'll do that. We need to have a summary report, and I will tell you soon why. And we'll have, let's say, the name, contact, full name. I like that. And let's remove the last name. And
date of birth.
Yeah, where is it?
I know it's today.
I'm half blind. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Okay, so we have that. And here we have that the birth date, okay, is today. We're good until now?
Fine.
Fine. Okay. We like fine. And let's go here and we'll show, right, birthdays and save. So now I have this report. Now I can click. Now I can go, let's see, where is it? The analytics part. The analytics will be all those dashboards, right?
Yeah.
You know what is the analytics?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So let's go to...
It's not the application analytics, it's that what is implemented in CRM.
No connection to analytics, the application. Yeah, sometimes it will be called, you see here the name is dashboards?
Yeah.
And the name here is analytics. Sometimes it will be called dashboards and sometimes analytics, but it's exactly the same thing.
Thanks.
Let's create one more for contacts. And you can do it in the same one, in different ones, up to you. I'm adding a new component, and that will be from a report. And not charge KPI, target. I don't really remember where it is. I didn't touch it for a long time, but 1 second. Let's see if I go here on. Add component. That's from the dashboard. Yeah, give me a second. I will get it right.
You wish to find the component from reports?
Yes.
Because the report will work properly.
The report. How do I can do the chart, and you can do a chart from report. Birthdays. I did group. Let's try again, because I do remember I did it by the group report. Maybe I didn't add the group itself. Let's go to edit. No grouping. Let's do it based on the. Actually, we'll do it based on the name. Or let's do it based on the last name, so there will be no chance that it will be double. And let's go here. Chart from report, birthday.
days, okay. Yeah. Happy today.
Yeah.
Now you have. So better would be a list view to see
Just
Lior has.
Just a second. Let me just finish this thought. I'm still processing everything. That was the birthdays. Today's birthdays. Okay. So of course you can change it, the last name, and you can make it a full name, whatever. But that's what you can do here. So that's the creative solution. You will not have it as a report, but you can do it like that. Now, one more thing that you can do.
Your solution was, I see there's one birthday today, but I don't see the name of the guy.
You see, wife is the name. No.
Sorry, wife.
Wife is the name.
Okay, sorry.
It's just my database is just.
Yeah, I know.
You see, wife.
Yeah.
It's just messed up. So this is why you can see it. You see the wife.
Yeah.
But you can do it like that. Now, one more thing that you can do, which probably I would go this route. It's you do birthdays. The date of birth is today. I don't know if you need really this field because it will be today. Maybe you want to call them, but
yes, sure.
This is what you do. Okay. And then you go to your home.
Yeah.
You go here, you add component. It will be from a custom view of contacts. And then you have the birthdays.
And yeah.
And that will be like really a list.
That's it.
Okay? So I gave you two options, not only one.
Yeah, the last is great. So nobody could tell me before, and I won't believe that it is not possible. So please, if you like, make a special video or how-to tutorial out of it, and I will spread it out. But I'm waiting for the session, and I will rebuild it and give you a message back. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Andreas. Thank you. Cody. If you want to hire you, how do we do that? So that's very simple. You go to amazingbusinessresults.com, and there is a contact area over here, and you need to fill a form, and based on the form, we'll know what's next. And there is a little bit of waiting time. I think right now is about 2 weeks or so, but I'm trying to duplicate myself, so it will be faster. Okay, very good. So we don't have any more questions. That's very good. So guys, have a beautiful rest of your day, and just don't be angry on Zoho or other developers when they cannot do what we're doing in those sessions, because what we're doing here is more business consulting and not so much as a Zoho development. Because Zoho developers, they are very good at executing an existing plan. They're not supposed to understand the business rules and everything behind it. So don't be too harsh on other people, okay? They are doing what they do, and most of the time they're very good. Okay, thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.